Hi, have you ever asked yourself this question? Why do some people start with almost nothing? No high education, no wealthy parents, no big connection from high places, but somehow they manage to build wealth. Have you ever asked yourself that? Meanwhile, some people make good money, six figures even, but still struggle financially their entire lives. So, what's the difference? Is it intelligence? Is it luck? Is it opportunity? Well, according to decades of research on wealth and behavior, the difference is often psychology. Today on the Laurince Podcast, we're going to break down the mindset and the behavioral patterns of the people who become millionaires. And I want you to stay until the end because I want to do something very important in this episode. I don't want this to sound like something that only billionaires can relate to. And I want this episode to connect to the normal person, the person that is working very hard, the person that wants to build something better. Because in reality, millionaires are not superheroes. Would you agree? They are simply people who adopted different thinking patterns over time. And today, together, we're going to break these patterns down. Let me start with my own story. For almost 20 years, I worked in the insurance industry. Now, there's nothing wrong in that profession. Although I was grateful for the opportunity to have a job and having a career, but I knew deep inside of my heart, I wasn't feeling fulfilled. I wasn't living to my full purpose, to my full potential. I was working, but I was not creating. I was earning, but I was not building. And eventually, I had to confront a very uncomfortable question. Am I really living the life that I was created to live? And the answer was no. And that's when I decided to take responsibility. I did not blame the system. I did not blame my boss. I did not blame the circumstances. I just took responsibility. That's when I decided to launch IMMUNITY Footwear during the pandemic. Then I took my music career more seriously as a recording artist, as a gospel artist, as a jazz musician, and also a worship leader. Soon after, I began building my personal brand and I wrote my first book, The One Show Wonder, which is a business book about my journey and about the power of taking action. And now I'm in the process of writing my second book. What changed, you might ask? Well, my mindset has changed. My psychology has changed. That's what we're going to talk about today. Stay tuned.
If your income stopped tomorrow, how many months could you survive without borrowing, without panic, without help? Be honest. High income does not automatically equal financial freedom. Most professionals never calculate their dependency level, and that's the problem. They don't know how much of their income is already committed. They don't know their real freedom margin. And without structure, income turns into obligation. Financial Freedom Score shows you exactly where you stand. In less than 3 minutes, you'll immediately see your freedom score, your dependency level, and your projected financial future. Then you'll receive a structured 12-month reset plan designed to increase your financial control. No spreadsheets, no financial jargon, just clarity. Know your number. Reclaim your freedom. Start your free salary snapshot today.
Segment 1, Millionaires Thinking in Decades. One of the biggest psychological differences between wealthy people and everyone else is time. The reason of time. The realm of time. Most people think in weeks, others think in months, but wealth builders, they think in decades. Let that sink in for a moment. Research from studies of millionaires shows something very interesting. Is that many millionaires did not get rich quick. In fact, many took 20 to 30 years to accumulate their wealth. The key factor here is consistency. Not viral success, not quick wins, but consistency. Let me put it this way. If someone invests $500 a month for the next 30 years at 9 to 10% annual interest, the compounding effect could grow that investment into hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. Not overnight, but steadily. Like they say, slowly but surely. And that, my friend, is the psychology of wealth. It's based on patience and delayed gratification. Now, here's the first action step for this segment. Action step number 1. Start thinking in 10 years decisions instead of 10-day decisions. Ask yourself, will this help my future self? That's the best question you can ask yourself. Do that right now.
Are you ready to step into a world of opportunity and success? Jonathan Laurince, founder of IMMUNITY Footwear, presents the One Shoe Wonder, an unapologetically bold and actionable roadmap on how to start and build a successful shoe brand. Whether you're dreaming of launching your own footwear line or pivoting your business, or a passionate fashion enthusiast eager to turn your creativity into profit, this book serves as your ultimate step-by-step business guide for fashion startups. Jonathan's strategies and advice will help you navigate the competitive footwear industry with confidence and poise. Inside this transformative guide, you will discover the essential steps to identify and capitalize on market trends. Learn how to develop a unique brand identity that stands out. Explore proven marketing tactics that turn shoes into must-have accessories. Gain insights into manufacturing, distribution, and scaling your business to new weight. Overcoming adversity in business stories and inspirational tales from industry leaders that will motivate you to overcome your own challenges. Jonathan Laurince, drawing on his expansive knowledge and experience, has crafted a practical guide, empowers you to make informed decisions and embrace challenges. Each chapter is packed with actionable steps and invaluable resources, providing tools to build a lasting foundation for your shoe empire. If you seek entrepreneurship books filled with real success strategies, motivational memoirs and success story books, or true stories of self-made businessman success, then The One Shoe Wonder is a must-read. As you dive into these pages, you will find not just theory, but startup success stories in fashion that ignite your passion and fuel your ambition. Don't wait for opportunities, create them. Grab your copy of The One Shoe Wonder today and step confidently onto the path to success. Available now.
Segment 2, Millionaires, Delayed Gratification. Now, let's talk about one of the most famous psychology experiments ever done. It's called the Stanford Marshmallow Experiment. Here's what the experiment about. A bunch of children were given a marshmallow and they were told, you can eat this now. Or, if you only can wait for 15 minutes longer, you will get 2. Researchers discovered something fascinating. The children who could delay gratification often showed stronger outcomes later in life in areas like education and planning. Now, don't get me wrong. We know that it's obvious that life is way more complex than marshmallows, right? But the lesson still holds true. Millionaires are often very good at delaying gratification. Instead of spending every raise, they invest. Instead of upgrading every lifestyle expense, they build assets. They delay consumption today to accelerate freedom tomorrow. Action step number 2. Before any major purchase, ask yourself, is this an asset or just consumption? Is it an asset or just a liability? I dare you to ask yourself these 2 questions every time you face the opportunity to make a major expense, okay? Is it an investment or is it an expense? Think about it. Let's start today. Hi, have you ever walked through an ending that you did not plan? A divorce, a separation, or a season that broke your heart? I want you to hear this clearly. When the marriage ends, the purpose doesn't. Over the past couple of years, God has taught me powerful lessons about faith, identity, rebuilding, and starting again with clarity and intention. And I'm putting all of that into my upcoming book entitled When the Marriage Ends, But the Purpose Doesn't. Over the course of 12 chapters, this book shows readers that endings are not failures. They are opportunities for personal transformation, spiritual alignments, and a life by design through real life lessons. This book is for men and women who are ready to grow, heal, and step boldly into their next chapter, personally, spiritually, and professionally. If you want to be the first to know when this book drops on Amazon and other platforms, I want you to join my email list. Click the link, sign up, and walk this next chapter with me. And remember that your story isn't over, and your purpose is still alive. Segment 3, Millionaires focus on ownership. Now, here's a huge mindset difference. Listen to this. Most people are taught to focus on income only, but wealthy individuals focus on ownership. Say it with me, ownership. Listen to this. Employees ask, how much will I earn? But owners ask, what can I build that keeps paying me? You see the difference? Ownership can look like businesses, investments, intellectual property, books, media platforms, digital products. You know, when I wrote my business book, The One Show Wonder, that was ownership. That book can reach people for years to come. That's asset thinking. Ownership changes everything. Action step number 3. Start building one asset. One, not 10, just one. A business, a brand, a book, a YouTube channel, something that can live beyond your daily labor. Like they say, something that can survive way after you pass. That's what they call a legacy. Hi, Jonathan here with IMMUNITY Footwear. And today, I want to introduce to you one of the most elegant pieces in our collection, the burgundy patina loafer. From the moment you slip it on, you can feel the craftsmanship. Each pair is hand finished in a rich burgundy patina, giving you depth, character, and a look that speaks before you do. The design is sleek, timeless, and built for the gentleman who values both sophistication and comfort. And with our 48 hours production rush, your loafers are crafted and shipped in as little as 7 business days. No shortcut, no compromise. Whether you're dressing up for a big moment or elevating your everyday style, this loafer completes the look with ease, confidence, and undeniable elegance. If you're ready to experience footwear that delivers luxury from the ground up, tap the link below and order your burgundy patina loafer today. Segment 4, Millionaires take calculated risks. Now, let's talk about a risk for a moment. A risk, by definition, it is a situation involving exposure to danger. But let me say this to you. You cannot afford to go through life without taking some kind of risk. Let me say it again. You cannot afford to go through life without taking any type of risk. Because in order for you to grow, to go to the next level in life, even to know thyself, for your self-improvement, you will have to take risk in life. The question is, what type of risk should you take? That will require some kind of discernment, because some risk will build you, some risk will put you down, some risk will create assets, some risk will create liabilities. But let me share with you a French proverb that I've learned long ago. It says that qui ne risque rien n'a rien, which translated into English that nothing ventured, nothing gained. For you to gain something, you would have to take some type of risk. You have to venture into something, invest into something, so you can gain something. Let me say it in another way for you to understand. You cannot take the risk of not taking risk in life. Many people avoid risk completely, but wealthy individuals understand something important. There are two types of risk: short-term risk and long-term risk. Now, not investing at all is also a risk. You get it? Not building anything at all is a risk. Not trying at all is a risk. The key difference here is that millionaires take calculated risks. They study, they test, they experiment, and they learn. But they take risks. Action step number 4. Start taking small calculated risks. Start the project. Launch the idea. Invest the first amount. Small risk create large opportunities. Hi everyone, Jonathan Laurince from IMMUNITY Footwear. Today, I'm going to show you one of the most unique and sophisticated shoes in our collection. I present to you the whole cut in denim patina. This shoe is crafted from one single piece of leather, giving it a clean, seamless, and luxury look. The denim patina finish brings a modern, stylish edge that pairs effortlessly with suits, jeans, and everything in between. Flip it over, and you'll see the red letter sole and bold touch of elegance that sets this shoe apart the moment you step forward. Built on the Zurigo rounded last, it gives you that classic English silhouette with all-day comfort. And thanks to our 48 hours rush service, these will be crafted and delivered to you within 7 business days. If you're ready to elevate your footwear game with something truly distinctive, hit the link below and order your whole cut in denim patina today. Segment 5, Millionaires Take Responsibility. One of the most powerful traits, one of the most powerful characteristics of wealthy people is this: they don't blame, they don't complain, they take responsibility. Taking responsibility simply means that you have the ability to respond to adversity or to a situation, a given situation. That's why it's called responsibility. It is the ability to respond to whatever it is that you're facing. And this is a powerful trait of the wealthy. That's why it started, taking responsibility. To me, taking responsibility was like building IMMUNITY Footwear, writing my book, taking my music career seriously. Those decisions did not come around easy. Those decisions did not happen overnight. They happened because I stopped waiting. I started building. I dare you today to take responsibility. I dare you today to start building. I tell you today to take action. Hey guys, just a quick announcement. Listen, if you've been dreaming of building your own brand, but you don't even know where to start, I've got exactly what you need. My brand new course, The One Shoe Wonder, is a step-by-step guide to building a profitable brand with just one product, one service, and one idea. Whether you're an artist, a creator, or an entrepreneur, this course will show you exactly how to turn your idea into impact and income. So don't wait. Go to kajabi.com and get instant access now. Start building your dream brand from the ground up today. The link is in the description. Final thoughts: wealth is a behavior. The truth is, wealth is not just about money. It's about behavior. It's about mindset. Long-term thinking, delayed gratification, ownership, calculated risk, and taking responsibility. Those behaviors create wealth over time, not overnight, but steadily, slowly but surely. And the moment you begin to change your psychology, you begin to change the way you think, you begin to change your mindset, your future begins to change as well. Good luck out there. Hey family, quick break. Listen, if this episode is adding value to your life, I need you to pause, take a quick second, and hit the subscribe button, will you? And that's how you can support us, help us grow, and keep this life-changing content coming your way. Every click, every share, every comment helps us reach more people who need this message. So go ahead and subscribe now to Jonathan Laurince, and let's keep walking the self-improvement and wealth-building journey together. Because here, we're not just chasing success, we're building purpose with profit. So I thank you in advance. Let's go back to the show. Thank you guys for staying to the end of our conversation. I hope that you have learned a lot. I hope that you have been taking notes, and there's a lot of stuff that you're going to start applying into your life, and you're going to start taking action. You're going to start taking responsibility. If this episode inspired you, I want you to share it. Subscribe to the Laurince Podcast for more conversations about leadership, business, entrepreneurship, faith, and building wealth with purpose. And if you are serious about taking responsibility, building asset, building a brand that lasts, I want you to get yourself a copy of my business book, The One Shoe Wonder. It's on Amazon, and the link will be in the description. And also make sure to pre-order a copy of my upcoming book entitled When the Marriage Ends, the Purpose Doesn't. This book will help you, will equip you to get back on your feet from anything that knocked you down in life. The link will be in the description. And for all your footwear needs, make sure to visit my shoe brand at IMMUNITYFootwear.com. It's IMMUNITYFootwear.com. There you'll find all your favorite shoes crafted with excellence, style, and comfortability. The link is also in the description. And if you want to book me to speak, to minister, to perform at your next event, log on JonathanLaurenceMusic.com. It's JonathanLaurenceMusic.com. Fill out the booking form, submit it, and my team will reach out to you the next day. This has been episode 23 of the Laurince Podcast. Remember to build the mindset, build the assets, and build the future. Bye for now.